Hi, hello everyone. So good evening. This is Chan Rakesh Roshan here. I work as assistant professor at RGKT IIIT Basar, Telangana. Welcome you all to this session on OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. It's a beautiful tool. Using this, we could do online recording, we could do offline recording, and we could also do live streaming to different platforms. In today's session, we would be concentrating on how to record a session. Could be offline or could be online using OBS. So for that, let's get started. So let's say OBS in Google Chrome. I mean Google for OBS. So the first hit that comes up is OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. So just click on that, and it will take us to this home page. I have a system. So when you actually download it and then install it, it'll ask you a couple of questions. Just say okay, no problem. Some 2-3 questions, and this is how the interface looks like of OBS. So once you open it, something like this pops up on your screen for the OBS. So do not worry about it. We will talk about it in a little detail. So there are a few things that you can see on the screen. On the top, you can see a blank screen, and on the bottom, top left, you can see scenes, sources. You can also see audio mixer, and there you have two things: desktop audio and mic. Since I am speaking right now, you can see the mic, indicator being moving. That's because I am speaking, and that's about the audio mixture. And apart from that, we also have two more things in the controls. One is scene transitions. Let's not worry about it right now. And controls, the last one, you have start streaming, start recording, studio mode, etc. We will explore a few of these. So start recording, if you click, it will start recording, and it is as simple as that. So to start with, we have to add, first of all, we have to add the display which we have to record. So for that, go to sources, as I have shown. So go to sources and click on the plus button. There are two buttons here, plus and minus. Plus is for add, minus is for remove. Click on plus. It will show you a lot of inputs. So audio input capture, audio output capture, browser, etc. Let's click on display capture. So what it does, it captures your entire display. It's like your screen recording. So it basically captures your entire display on your screen. So display capture you can use. Else, if you want to only capture a particular window, like as we do it in Zoom and Google Meet, so then use the window capture as shown here. So then you can capture only a particular window. So right now, I want to record whatever is coming on my screen. So let me click on the display capture, say okay, and say okay. Now you can see something comes up on the screen. Do not worry about it at all. So we have nothing to do with that. Leave it as it is. So now we have added, now we have told the OBS that it has to display, that it has to capture my entire display. Okay, now add one more thing. Let's add the audio input. So click on plus and then go to audio input capture. So whatever I'm speaking, it has to record. So click on that, say okay. It will show you the sources. Like if you are using a microphone, headphone, it will show you. Choose whatever you want. Else you can just leave it default. It's up to you. Say okay. So right now, my video source is given to the OBS and my audio source is given to the OBS. Okay, and so now I can, so this is the entire screen. The black background is the entire screen. Now you want whatever you are capturing to occupy a part of the screen or the entire screen, you can choose it by just dragging it, holding one corner. Okay, so we can do that. So now let us say I want to include the presenter, the one who is speaking during the talk. So now you can click on plus and then go to video capture device, as you can see. So video capture device, click on that. So basically, when you click on that, the webcam or any other source of video capturing that's happening for the presenter, you can it will take that. So say okay. So when you click on OK, it will show you the video of the presenter. And right now, as you can see, yeah, hi, that's me. So click on OK. Now this comes as a small window, so you can drag it, minimize it, and put it wherever you want. Right now, I am putting in one corner of my display. So as you can see, I can put that. But sometimes what happens is your presenter can occupy the space available. I mean, so he can block some things on your screen, whatever is visible, whatever you have written. So to avoid that, now you minimize the presenter, put him outside the display capture, so that whatever entire display is being captured, that is there, you can see it properly, and the presenter is also seen, and he is not blocking the capture your screen at all. So this you can do like this, what I've shown. Let's start the recording. So click on start recording. So maybe let's record for 10 seconds. So now it's a started recording. So now let's just Google something. So Google, and maybe so whatever I'm showing right now, it's getting recorded in the OBS. So I think that should be okay. Let me now go back to the OBS, and let me just stop the recording. So click on stop recording. It has stopped recording. Now go to top. There are a lot of tabs: file, edit, view, profile. Go to file, and then click on show recordings. The first one, file, show recordings. It will show you all the recordings that you have done in OBS. If you're doing it for the first time, it will show you only one, and the name, date and time, when you have recorded, it saves with that name. And you can, let's open that, whatever we have recorded just now. Let's see how does it look like. So now you can see now. So I'll just now you can see the entire screen is there, and the presenter is at one corner. He's not blocking anything on the screen. This is what we wanted. You can put it anywhere. You can put the presenter to the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Now you can see what we have recorded just now for the 15 seconds or 22 seconds. So whatever we have recorded, now it's coming up. I'm not switched on the audio, so you're not able to hear what he's speaking over there. So do not worry about it. So it would capture the audio as well as video. Okay. So see, as you can see, it's a very simple tool. It's a very beautiful tool. It's very handy. As I said, you can do offline recording using OBS. You can do online recording using OBS, and also most importantly, you can also live stream, to YouTube or Facebook, etc. So this is a very useful tool. And so yes, this is how we can record. We can do either offline recording or online recording using OBS. So sometime later we'll also see how do we do live stream using OBS. So this is a beautiful tool, simple to use. Straight away, easy interface. You can just explore it, and you can just start recording offline or online. So okay, so that's it from my side. So stay home, stay safe, take care, have a good day.